Okay. Now for the second half, we have this. We are told to generate a CSV file, a mock CSV file for Hierarch. So in reality, we advise to have a survey form, a questionnaire. You can use Google Forms or some similar online questionnaires where the different members of your organization or community can help you come up with or list down the different hazards that can be present within your organization or community. So we have columns for the hazard type, location where the hazard is identified, okay, and what activity is associated with it, the potential impact, the likelihood and severity, and the corresponding risk level. So with that, we should have our existing and recommended controls. So what is the current control being enforced or deployed? Plus, to improve or to further lower the risk level, what recommended controls do we have? Okay, do we propose? Okay, and who's the responsible person, and when did you come up with this hierarch activity? All right, so um again, you can make use of ChatGPT or Gemini or some other similar tools to generate a CSV file for you. Okay, or you can copy this one. I'm going to share this in the comment section right after the live stream. Okay, so you can make use of this existing Mac data, or you can feel free to use your own if you want. Okay. Once you have this, you go to Google Colab. So just type Colab in the search engine or go to colab.research.google.com. So this is a part of Google Workspace. So especially intended for programmers and data analysts and some other people who might make use of digital documentation and collaboration using Colab. Okay, so here we have this code. I also ask ChatGPT or you can ask Gemini or Claude or Perplexity to generate a code for you that you can run on Colab. So just state that you are intending to run that code in Colab. So basically, it's a Python code. So currently, I have this code here that if I run, okay, once you have that, just run, just click this play button, okay? So um, as you can see, it says connecting currently. Establishes a connection between your device and the cloud device that handles the the features for the back end part of your um, program. Okay, so we are actually creating a program here, and what we see is the front end only, or the guest, the user facing details. But behind the scenes, there are many operations going on, and they are handled in the cloud, in Google's cloud. Okay, so currently, okay, almost done. Okay, I think it's waiting for me to upload my file. Okay, so once you see this, check if this one appears at the bottom. So choose files, and then I downloaded this one. Okay, this is my file, right? And instantly it generates my um risk matrix heat map. Okay, so this is the one I showed earlier in the presentation. So as simple as that, you can come up with your um, visualization from your data set using Google Colab. So you can make use of AI tools. It's no longer a problem if you're not a programmer. Okay, I'm speaking towards people who may not have a programming background. So that's why I introduced using AI tools instead of explaining the code. Okay, I can explain the code, but I think many of our participants might have might get no split. Right. So I have some additional codes here for visualization, like the ones for um, visualizing the severity. As you can see, based on this plot, there's a significant difference between the different risks with or severity. Okay, so this one is quite very high compared to the others, most of the other items here. So this is a matter of analysis. We're not going to talk about analysis anymore because we did that during the past few uh, events already. Okay, so unfortunately, we cannot repeat the analysis part. But what I'm saying right now is if you are knowledgeable of analyzing data, then it's a plus. Okay, you can make use of smart systems. You can easily understand what smart systems display. Okay, so actually you can create a smart system using Colab, but that's no longer covered here. That okay, it may take time. Um, okay, so I think that will be all for now. Okay, we're going to feature some dashboards in the next session. Okay, so I just limit this because I think we only have 40 minutes to have the demo. And by the way, we have the Monte Carlo simulation. If you want, you can modify that. Okay. Okay, you can simulate what happens if you increase the control efficiency. Okay, so you'll see the corresponding changes. Okay, so basically I'm going to provide this the link to this Colab notebook so you can explore. But if you want to create your own notebook, no problem. I definitely no problem. I also encourage you to use our AI tools to help you come up with codes, Python codes that you can run on Colab, especially for visualization purposes of your data. Okay, so basically we're just showing that uh, um, with knowledge in data analysis, you can have a more guided decision making regarding what to prioritize, which ones to be given more emphasis, and so on. Okay. So knowing that we have a lot of reds here um in our heat map, okay, in our race matrix, we have a lot of reds here. So which of these items, okay, these 14, these 24, and these 28 items should be prioritized. Okay, because we cannot take care of the all of these things all at once. Okay, maybe we can have up to 5 items at a time simultaneously. But if we do this simultaneously, all of this, it might get chaotic, right? So basically, we try to identify which of these should be given utmost prioritization. And with the help of some insights that we can get from our data, then we can actually know which ones are important indeed, okay, are crucial or urgent indeed. Okay, so that will be all for our demo. Hopefully, you have learned something. Of course, with the help of AI tools, you can come up with some analysis that can help you um, prevent or mitigate risks uh, for your intended community and organization. Okay, so this supports sustainability in your place or in your own premises. Okay, so that would be all. Hopefully, you have learned something. Thank you.